I'm here today with George Kao, who is an authentic business coach. And he has a wonderful approach to business, which is all about not being manipulative and not being aggressive. I have noticed that you talk a lot about AI and that you're passionate about that. So can you say a little bit about that? And let's draw it up.
I've been actively using technology for more than 20 years, online technology to build communities and to grow businesses. I've already been making decisions in the last 6 months to maybe I don't have to hire this person to do that because AI is now doing it for me. And I could clearly see where my clients and students will be saying the same thing about me in the next several years. The studies have come out showing the industries and the jobs that are going to be most replaced. Those of us who are service providers, coaches, therapists, mentors, healers, counselors should be very concerned. I just saw this yesterday on Reddit, and I want to read a little bit out to you. This person wrote, "I've struggled with ADHD and trauma for many years, and ChatGPT has done more for me mentally over the last month than any human therapist over the last decade."
Okay, then let's talk to this person here that might be hesitant. So you have been all about authentic business and heart-centered stuff. All of a sudden you start talking, how do I replace myself? What will happen to them?
Within 6 months, there will be video chatbots that are so good that people will say the human is better than the robot for sure, but the robot is 80% good and instantly available and much cheaper. What we have to do as heart-based service providers is to continue growing our emotional and social intelligence. Number two is to grow a network or an audience of people who really value your authentic journey of growth, the mistakes you're making, that you're recovering from, that you're learning something from. Because the funny thing is, in the age where a machine eventually can more and more and more perfectly mimic a human being, what is truly left for us human beings is our awkwardness and our mistakes, our pain, and how we deal with our pain. So I would say three is to create tools that allow our audience to benefit from our knowledge in the most convenient way possible for them, and which are going to be AI-based tools. Another step would be something like get good at facilitating groups of human beings to connect well with each other. I'll give you one example. Chess. Did you know that chess has already been obsolete for years? Because the AI chess player beat the world's best chess player. But in the time of this recording, chess is more popular than ever. People want to watch humans play other humans. They don't want to watch a human playing a robot because that's not fair. It turns out, ultimately, the soft skills are going to be the most valuable skills in the future because that's the hardest for AI. I feel like we haven't really talked about the resistance people have to using things. So a heart-based solopreneur can be resistant to AI for a couple of reasons. One major concern is plagiarism. I'll just say this is usually a misunderstanding of how AI works. It's just taking millions of authors and putting all those words into this grinder, and it then formulates a story based on. The second issue, very common, is, George, isn't it inauthentic? When you just copy and paste something from ChatGPT, it's not really your real writing voice. And I say AI is good for helping you brainstorm additional ideas that then create additional ideas from you that you couldn't before. One more resistance is the following. People say, I don't want to have to learn another set of tools. And my response to that is, number one, allow yourself to try it for an hour. Number two, think of it like training an assistant. The ultimate picture is one of a more profitable business with less time spent in the grunt work. So what's left for us human beings is to play, is to relate, and to ultimately love. So I'm astonished at what you have done here. It's amazing. I haven't been able to articulate these things like this before. And seeing it come to life on paper like this really helped me to think through some things and express in a way that I haven't been able to express as coherently. So thank you for this. This is a skill that we well worth paying for many years to come.
We'll see. We'll see.